Random black guy.
What up, everybody? Alfie here, aka Random Black Guy, aka Chocolate Face, no makeup, and let's do it. Let's do a beer and review. That's the spot. This is a review of the anthology series called The Haunting of Bly Manor. This is Mike Flanagan's newest creation for Netflix. And if you don't know who Mike Flanagan is, look it up. He is one of the better horror directors out there. He did The Haunting of Hill House that came out 2 years ago, and I was a fan of that. It was really, really good. He did the Shining sequel. I don't remember the title, but it's also good. Dr. Sleep. I like Dr. Sleep. I really enjoyed that film. He done Oculus. He did Hush. So he's done a lot of horror films that I really, really like and I'm a fan of. And obviously the biggest reason why I wanted to see it is because of Mike Flanagan. And we see some of the recurring cast from The Haunting of Hill House on this show. And this show is pretty much a story of a house that is haunting, and we get to see from different timelines people that's lived in that house. Yeah, that is pretty much the plot, and I'm going straight to what I really enjoy, and that is that this is not the typical horror genre show. What this show relies on a lot is the psychological aspect. And that is why I really enjoy. I thought the psychological aspect of this show is, to me, the strength. It goes to the nitty-gritty of the people. You get to see how people goes from being, the normal working type to pretty much losing their sanity. You get to see how the house is really fucking them up. And also the direction of Mike Flanagan, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Some things are pretty much implied once again that was from The Haunting of Hill House to this show. The cinematography, a lot of that missed shot is here, and the color correction is pretty much the same from Haunting of Hill House. And the cast is good. Everybody from Henry Thomas to Victoria something. She was also in Haunting of Hill House. And that guy who was from The Invisible Man and also Haunting of Hill House, he's good. Everybody is good. I think the cast is strong. They brought their A game. They did what they have to do for the characters, and I believe in them. It has some horror elements, but it's not a lot. I don't think this show is pretty much a horror. I think this is more of a psychological thriller rather than a horror. If you go to this show thinking that this is going to be like a sequel or the next chapter of Haunting of Hill House, it is somewhat that, but it's not. This is a completely new chapter of that story of a house being haunted and messing up a family and everything the family stands for. So yeah, that is pretty much the similarity of Haunting of Hill House and Bly Manor, but except that this show is different. Haunting Hill House was a horror in every aspect with drama. This is, to me, a psychological thriller with drama also. I don't think that you have to go thinking that this show is going to be the same. It's not. This is different. And that's what I really like, that he decided to do something different with this show. This show, even though this show has stuff that I really enjoy, I think that this show is suffering from a lot of stuff too. What this suffers from is, to me, the horror elements that this show brought is not that strong. I don't think that it is strong like Haunting of Hill House. It wasn't that good that I wanted it to be. So you can still enjoy the horror aspect, but it's not that strong. And also, I think some of the plot lines dragged a little bit too much. So it was 1 or 2 episodes I thought was really, really slow. And I just felt how it dragged on with no conclusion. And to me, I just got more irritated. I don't want to spoil, but I wanted the story to be more tight and strong. It wasn't. I think that some of the stuff was just too dragging, and it was just too slow for its conclusion. But if you have time and patience, you're gonna like it. If not, you're gonna think that this show is just somewhat boring. I think that, to me, it feels like Mike Flanagan getting a little bit tired of doing horror, and he want to do more, shift the genre more to drama and thriller. But that's just how I felt by seeing this show. But still, I enjoy what this was. This is a series, and what he gave was good. It's not strong as Haunting of Hill House. I think Haunting of Hill House is that's a perfection of a horror / drama show. While this one, it was good, but it was some stuff that still was lacking. This is above decent show. It was still enjoyable as hell, man. So my rating of Haunting of Bly Manor, I'm going to give it, 2.8 out of 5. I enjoyed this show a lot. Some of the stuff is cliche when it comes to the horror aspect. Some story was just too dragging, and it was a little bit slow. But in the end, it pays off. But that whole ride can be a little bit slow. Some of the acting can be a little bit weak. While I think the acting is most of it strong, you see some of the acting, especially the child actors, being pretty bad, but they did what I have to do. But I think that it wasn't that good that I wanted it to be. So anyways, guys, what do you think about Haunting of Bly Manor? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Write your comments down below and let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell, so every time I upload a new video, you will be the first to see it. My name is Alfie, aka Random Black Guy, aka Chocolate Face No Makeup, with my review for the series Haunting of Bly Manor. Until next time, guys, I'm giving you out there. Cheers. God's beer, God's creation to humanity. Still good indeed. What? Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Random black guy.